So you want to travel to Vietnam and you wonder, what should I do about my travel adapter or power adapters? Well, this is the power outlet that Vietnam uses. It has two vertical slots as well as two rounded slots, which means that it fits a type A plug. This is a type A plug. I'm using this USB adapter. This type of plug is common in North America as well as Japan, and it'll plug in just fine, like that. But even though this plugs in fine, you have to check the voltage, because Vietnam, their voltage runs at 220 volts and North American voltage runs at 110 volts. So you really have to make sure that your device can support the correct voltage. Now, luckily, most modern smartphones and other small electronics like tablets and laptops will support the correct voltage, even though it's not exactly the same. But something that draws a lot more power, like a hair dryer, is going to short out the circuit. So you definitely do not want to be plugging in a curling iron or a blow dryer into one of these sockets, because you're gonna cause problems. But as you see here, this USB adapter, you can see that the input is 100 to 240 volts, so it's within that range that is supported, and 50 to 60 hertz. So this adapter is good. But most phone chargers, they'll also support the correct voltage. One thing also is that if the adapter converts the power into a battery, like a phone battery or a laptop battery, then usually it's safe, because the battery itself will power the device with the correct amount of power every time. So voltage isn't really that important. So here, there's actually a lamp that has this plug here. I guess this is the plug that's used in Vietnam. It looks very similar to the type C plug used in Europe. And the bulb lights up. So European travelers can use their devices easily without any problems. Plus the voltage is the same. So if you have one of these plugs and plug it into a Vietnam power outlet, you're not going to have any issues even using a blow dryer. But I always recommend you to travel with one of these to an international destination, because you can't always assume that the power plug will fit your device 100%. This one is by Epica. It has 4 different power outlets or power socket types, and as well as the voltage you see is 100 to 240 volts, 50 to 60 hertz. It also has USB slots too. This is type A plug, United States and North America, and if you want Australia, you can just tilt these a little bit and you have the angled version. And to retract it, you hold this button, and you hold the button and then you pull this back. United Kingdom, this is a type G plug. Actually, the United Kingdom plug is one of the safest, because the ground is longer than the 2 metal prongs, and there's a very little chance of electric shock because this alone opens up the power socket. So I actually like the UK plugs. The main drawback is that they actually use a lot of space. I know when I traveled to Thailand, they did support the UK plug, which was interesting. It supported all of these actually. And EU, which is the rounded plug. I'm curious, is this exactly the same? Yeah, I guess it does. You can see, oh, this operates at 250 volts, so even higher. But this should plug in just fine like that. You can see that it's not exactly a good fit because even though the plug means well, there's still a lot of play to it, and this adapter is heavy. So even though your adapter may fit the plug correctly, it may not be a good fit. Yeah, this is how it is. You can see it lights up, which means it's working, but definitely not secure. Maybe the type A will work better. Like this. This will only fit in one way. And it works. You can see it's lighting up there. But you can see it's still not secure because even though these outlets mean well and they support more than one type, doing so means that they have some play and it's not as secure. This one from the USB adapter is actually pretty good. I don't need to even use this adapter, thank goodness. But this lamp plug, you can even see the one that the lamp uses is very loose also. So not the greatest design when the outlet tries to be universal, but there's still some give on it. And plus, this outlet doesn't even have a ground either, so it's very easy to get shocked if you do something wrong. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video on the power outlet of Vietnam. If you're from North America or Europe, you have no problem plugging in your device. Just know that if you're using the type A plug, check the voltage because that matters more. Even if you're using an adapter, it will not convert the voltage.